You are watching Melody Lane. With me, you're gonna have a great crafting time.
Hey everyone, it's Melody Lane, and today I'm going to show you how to set up your new Cricut Maker. Make sure you plug it in with the power cord. I'm going to show you how to do this Bluetooth, so you don't need to use the USB cord. So if you've never had Design Space on your computer, go to cricut.com/setup, and it will take you here. Or if you have Design Space, click on the hamburger menu, these three lines up in the top left corner, and click New Machine Setup. They will both bring you to the same spot, and it says Welcome to the Cricut family. If you already have a Cricut account, make sure you're signed in, and click Get Started. And then it asks you a little survey. Where did you first hear about the Cricut machine? I first heard about my first Cricut machine from Joanne, so I'm going to click on the retailer. Have I ever owned a Cricut machine? Yes. How would you describe your experience as a DIY crafter? If you're just beginning, hit beginner. I'm going to click advanced. Here it shows you how to plug it in. This is how you plug in the USB cable if you want to. You plug this into the machine. It's like a little square end. It's just a printer cable, and then the USB part you put into your computer. Then plug the power cable into the back. It's just the little circle there next to the square, and then turn your machine on. I haven't turned my machine on yet, so let's do that. First, you open the machine just by lifting that. Make sure you took the styrofoam out from inside here. Let's turn it on. If you missed my unboxing video, I'll put a card up here to the top right of the video, and you'll see my unboxing that I did live on YouTube. Okay, now we've turned it on. Let's hit continue. Okay, this says, please check your machine is connected and powered on. My machine is powered on, but it's not connected. Let's connect it now through Bluetooth. So I'm going to go to the settings on my computer to the Bluetooth settings. So here's the Maker, and I'm going to click pair. And now it says connected. So let's try this again. Now there it says Maker. If you're using the USB cord, you don't have to go through and connect it that way. That's only for Bluetooth. Now it's telling me to do an update firmware. So let's go ahead and update the firmware. Notice the power button changed color to like a purplish, bluish violet, and now it's restarting. Uh-oh, I got 2 plug-in errors. Okay, let's try to see what happens. Let's refresh this page. Now we're back to where we started. Okay, let's just continue. Click Cricut Maker. There, that was easy. So if you have a plugin error like I did, just reload the page, and it did everything perfectly this time. Get your free gifts. This Cricut machine comes bundled with a collection of free images, fonts, and projects. You'll receive instructions to access the gifts once the machine is set up. Then you click down here at the bottom, Accept Gifts. Get the most out of your Cricut experience. Join Cricut Access. I highly suggest you join Cricut Access. For one reason, you get 10% off everything you buy at Cricut. Now, if you just got a new Cricut Maker, you're gonna want the new washable fabric pen. You're gonna want some extra mats. You're gonna want some leather and some cardstock and some vinyl and some felt and all the stuff available at Cricut. And you can use that 10% off. It automatically comes off everything you purchase at Cricut. And I have a code Melody Lane, that saves you 15% off everything you purchase at Cricut. So to get the most savings, you want to get that access. Plus, you get the 66,000 images and over 340 fonts to use for free. Oh, and they have an offer here. Sign up for Cricut Access Standard and get 4 weeks free. So it's only $9.99 a month for the first 4 weeks. And you can cancel anytime. Or you can choose to get a 2-week free trial of the Cricut Access Standard, no strings attached. I already have a year's worth of Cricut Access, so I'm gonna go ahead and just click get the 2-week free trial so I can continue. Your free trial begins now. Aren't those fun? Look at that fish. Love these, so exciting. You're on your way to cut. The Cricut machine is registered and ready. Let's make a simple card included with your machine. So let's continue. Let's go ahead and make it. They gave us some materials to use. So I'm gonna go ahead and click Make It. So it says prepare your mat. This is where the project gets automatically sorted by color into individual mats. This project only has one mat. Click Continue. Select the machine you'd like to use. If you only have one machine, it'll go to that machine. And then click on cardstock because that's material we're using. Open clamp A, hold up while pushing down pen until the arrow on the pen disappears. Close clamp, then click continue. Okay, let's go do that on the machine. So I'm gonna open this. There's the arrow. We're gonna push that down and hold up. So I'm holding this up, pushing down until that goes away, and then close it this way. Continue. Okay, now we're gonna place a cardstock on the mat, aligning with the top left corner grid. And make sure you get it underneath the mat guides. And then click Load Mat. So I'm gonna use the blue mat because we're using cardstock. This is my favorite mat. When you take the plastic off, make sure this is on the top, and make sure when you put the plastic back on the mat, you put it the same side. So you don't put the dust from this on the sticky mat. And keep your mat protected at all times. It'll last longer. So I just put the paper on my mat like this. We're gonna put it underneath these guides, and we're gonna load the mat. Notice the mat goes all the way back and then forward again. It does that to make sure it's straightening out the mat. Now it shows it's ready by the blinking cut button. Just click on that. Now it's figuring out what blade is in it. And now it's going to cut. Okay, now the unload button's blinking and we're going to click that and unload it. cool? Now to take this off, I'm going to actually turn the mat over and pull the mat away from this. And then there's a little slit here and just a little slit here, and that shows you where to fold it. So then just fold it in half on the little slits. And then it gives you this paper, and you can stick for up in the little corners here if you want. Isn't that cute? You don't have to put that paper there if you don't want to. Such a nice little card, I love it. Thanks, Cricut. Now we go back over to the software and click Finish. Unload the pen and remove the card. Make sure you put the cap on the pen, and I suggest storing the pens with the point side down. Click Continue. Now it's telling you how to do it, just like I just showed you. There you go, you finished. Oh, and now it says Start Designing. Design anytime at design.cricut.com. That's your design space. Or want to add fabric detail to your new card. Let's do it. Oh, they gave us fabric to add to the kite. How cute is that? So now this gives us directions to cut it. This is a Make It Now project. So all the Make It Now projects have directions just like this. And if you want to print them, you can click here and print them out so you can have it on paper ready. Put them together. I'm not gonna print mine today, so I'm gonna click Cancel. Okay, so now we're gonna use the pink mat and the new rotary blade. This will be my first time ever using the pink mat and the rotary blade. So I just stuck down the fabric they gave us to the pink mat. Now let's change the blade. I have the rotary blade right in here. Pull this open. I'm gonna set this over here. It has rubber on the inside, so that will protect it. Now, the rotary blade, we're gonna insert with this plastic on the outer edge. So I'm gonna put that right in there. Push it down in there, close it with that, and then close this one. I'm gonna click Make It on the software and hit Continue. Select Machine. Okay, now we want to choose our fabric. I think this is just a cotton fabric. So let's click that. And we're using the rotary blade. You can adjust the pressure here if you need to. We're just gonna leave it on default for now. So we have the rotary blade loaded, and we're gonna load our mat. I'm gonna hit the go button. And it's already done. Let's take the fabric off. Oh, perfect cut. How cool is that? Yay. And then you just glue this to the card. I'm gonna use my art glitter glue I get from May Made It. Just adding a little glue around the edges. And we have a fabric card. Amazing. We used fabric and we don't even have to sew. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you have any other questions on the Cricut Maker, please leave them in the comments below. And if you want to see more, make sure you're subscribed and click the bell and like this video and share it with your friends. I also do Cricut Design Space tutorials live every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. So if you want to learn more in Cricut Design Space, make sure you come join us live. Love you guys. See you in the next video. But first, here's a shout out to a few of the people who support me on Patreon.
Allison, Kathleen, Belinda, Mare, Melanie, Tina, Mona, Arlene, Veronica, Valerie, Teresa, Valerie, Connie, Sherry, Fran, Donna, Kenise, Crystal, Gracie, Jody, Sylvia, Kathy, Marnie, Lisa, Sheila, Kay, Diane, Sherry, Donna, Richard, Rosemary, Michelle, Bontask, Debbie, Angela, Jackie, Annette, Davina, Deidre, Indiana, Devona, Sandra, Beth, Michelle, Sharon, Ginger, Mary, Bobby, Joyce, Ken's Creations, Diana, Ashley, Connie, Angie, Carol, Dorothy, Kristen, Carol, Margaret, Florence, Robin, Debbie, Paula, B, Peggy, Sharon, Janelle, Leslie, April, Sherry, Nettie, Jane, Jean, Paula, Sally, Joyce, Judith, Joyce, Catherine, Carrie, Shannon, Bridget, Deborah, Janet, Karen, Terry, Brianna, Rose, Diane, Angela, Mary, Kathy, Melissa, Sue, Tommy, Patty, Deb, Jacqueline, Debbie, Patty, Cheryl, Barbara, Debbie, Amy, Debbie, Stacy, Christine, Dolores, Mary, Carolyn, Clarette, Savannah, Anita, Tanya, Carol, Robin, Tracy, and Dawn. Thanks, guys.